Hello. Over the weekend I did this tag here, and I figured I'd bring you along today and show you how I did it. This tag was made from a time card from my business that we had already used. This is what it was this card. That's the back, and I turned it into this. I wanted to show you how I did that, except for this time I'm going to do it in sunflowers. So let's get started. Start with my 3 inks. These are the 3 that I will be using. What I do is I start off just by doing it all over the card. Let's move this out, some of this other stuff out of the way for now. And just randomly okay, now let's get the next color. Hope I used the wrong dabber. I'm just filling in areas. So far, that's what I have. I just keep going back and forth until I get to the section that what I like. Right now, I'm just going to fill in these. See these areas here? I'm going to fill in this areas in here with the rest of the. This is a little bit of a darker color here, so I'm going to just do this each section. See how it's coming along? Go here. Once I get it, I'll probably have to put a little bit more of the orange, because the orange really, I call it orange, but it's rusty hinge. It really looks good through it. That's that. Let's move these 2 out of the way, because I won't use them. And I'm going to put a little bit more of the rusty hinge on just to add a little bit more orange. See how it is now? I'm going to take it and go. Just some random areas. Because you can see that the time card a little bit through a couple of the areas. See, like right there, and right here, and right there. I'm going to add a little bit more. Right there. One spot right here. And I think that's good for that step. So I did all 3 different ones. And now what I'm going to do is I have this glue sealer right here. This is the one I'm using. It's like an off-white, yellowish color, kind of. It's more of a vintage color to me. That's what I would consider it. So I'm going to take that glue, and it's glue and sealer, and go all along the time card. Really good coat. Get the edges very well. It kind of blends in the thing too. The ink. So that's that. I got it all along. Let me spread that in there. Now I'm going to take the tissue paper from a sewing pattern. I have a sewing pattern right here. I'm going to take the tissue from it and just lay it on top and crinkle it up on there. I crinkle it a little bit. So I crinkled it all up on there. Press down. And now take another coat of the glue. I go all the way around this edge very, very well. This is really, it seals really good too. I'm not sure where I got this glue from though, so I couldn't tell you that. I might have to look it up online if anybody's interested in knowing, because I actually think it's better than the Mod Podge. Alright, so that's a good coat. So I made one earlier so it would dry before I got to this stage to show you the next step. So let me go ahead and bring this a little closer here so I can show you what the glue looks like at this step. Rub it in a little bit better. Trying to get around these edges very well. So that's what it looks like at this stage. Now it's got to set and dry, so I'm going to pull the other one in camera that I did yesterday so I continue to the next step. But that's what it looks like at this stage. Okay, let's set that aside right in the sun there. Here's the one that I did yesterday. It's already dried. So cool it comes out. Look at the colors of that. It's like a... So let's cut off the excess tissue paper if I could find my scissors. There they are. Just go along the edge and cut all this excess tissue / sewing pattern off. Okay, see? And that's that. Now what I do is I take a tag that I had already made. I have a tag that I had already made. I center it in the center just like that, the best you can, and cut off these two. Cut this one, and that makes it into the tag. And now I got to get my crocodiles. Give me a big go. Put the hole in there. I'm going to use yellow since I'm going to be doing the sunflower. There you go. Okay, let's get to the next step. So that's what we have so far. Now I'm going to take, I think this here would be good for the top. I'm going to try that and see what that looks like. I really like it. It's like a bright yellow, and it's... So I'm going to put this through the hole. There we go. That's that. Let's cut them evenly. So that's what we have. Now I'm going to cut a piece of the ribbon. I have this ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I'm probably going to go with this part right here. I'm going to cut this off here. I want this one right here. And cut right here. If I don't cut myself, I'm going to lay that right there. For now, that's my first step I'm thinking of doing. Let's see what else I should put on there. Should I put this? I have this. I want to put this. It's like a mesh. I want to put this in here somewhere. I just don't know where. So let me cut off two things a little bit bigger than this. Well, that's a lot bigger, but I can always cut around it. There's one piece cut. Let's cut a piece of the green, just a little bit. Oops. Now I'm thinking of putting it on there like that, maybe. Like that. And with that, possibly. I am not sure yet. I'm still thinking. Like that. Possibly. Let me see what else. I kind of like that. Let's move this tag out. It's distracting me. Move that tag out of the... Should I put the black in there? Or do I want to put one of these in there? I have these. Let me open this pack. I want that on there. That actually looks pretty cute. And then I could probably put this down there. Yes, no? Yes. I think I'll do that. I think I'm going to use that just like that. Put this down here, possibly. No, it's going to go just like this. That's how it's going to go, just like that. All right, let's get some glue before I change my mind. Then I'll cut excess of this off. I'm just going to put it all over here because it's going to be hard to glue those mesh things. I'm just going to put quite a bit. All right. Let's lay that down there. That down there. I don't want to get it all over my fingers, so let's use this. like that look so far. I'm going to cut off that extra, though. I don't really like all this extra around. All right, that's glued. Let's cut this extra off. I like that better. That's what we have so far. I like it. Now I'm debating on if I should put this piece of fabric down here with that. I don't think I'm going to do the fabric. I think I'm just going to glue this, just this here, because I really want to put it on there. Okay, so let's do this right here. Oop. Like that. So that's what we have. And now I'm going to take this gel stuff and make the, where is it? I'm going to do this part here in yellow. I have my little acrylic paint here. I have a stencil. And I have, this is what I'll be using to do this next step. Alright, let's move that aside. My little cup. What you do is you just take a little bit of this out. Really, you don't need a lot. Put that in there. And then I'm going to mix my acrylic paint with it. So I probably didn't even use this yellow yet. Nope, never even used it. It's like a bright yellow / orange. That's what I would call it. All right, let's add a little bit inside and mix it together. I added a little bit in there. And now I'm just going to mix it up really well. Okay. And now what you do with this is you take it, you lay your stencil down wherever you want it to put the texture. It'll leave, it's like a raised surface basically. I think I'm going to do it all along the bottom. I think I'm going to do it along the whole bottom of it, just like that. Hopefully I can get it to sit without sliding on me. I'm going to do it along the whole bottom. You just put it on there, keep your stencil as flat as you can, and spread it. Spread. 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 And once I get it done here, I'll pick it up and show you. Move that out of the way. Now you want to try to pick this straight up without trying to smear it. Straight up. See how it came out? That's it. So it went from this time card, plain time card, to this. I need to put a little bit more glue on there, but that's what the difference. Let me know what you think. Give me a like so I know you were there if you like it, and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to do a couple more different style ones of these, I think. Because I'm obsessed with it. I'm really, really obsessed with it, so there it is. So pretty. I love it. Anyways, you have a good day.